At this point, I'm so sick and tired of all the people that are complaining about the charts. They're mixing them around. They're saying, oh, we're here, we're there. Or the people just in general that are complaining, they're saying, where's the bull run, man? Where's the bull run? We keep saying the bull run's going to come. Okay, let me ask you guys this question, okay? Where's the buying? Why aren't you guys buying? Okay, you guys want a bull run. If the people are the reason, okay, think about this. If retail's the reason that there's not a bull run happening right now like crazy, then go buy. It's on sale. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but I'm just making, I'm trying to make a point here. So again, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just making a point here. Why aren't you guys buying the bottom? Okay. You'll wait till it runs up. Everybody's freaking out and the price is through the roof. And then you guys will buy, which is crazy. I mean, see, people like me, I've been cost averaging and accumulating the bottom for easily 4 months now, since, I knew we were starting, the market was starting to get some, a little bit more money into it. We're starting to get some legislation, you got the Trumps talking about it. Stuff is starting to get a little more bullish. So I was like, okay, now it's time to fall back into altcoins and, the top altcoins like Ethereum and, start getting something going. But I mean, I just see these people complaining. They're like left and right, online all over the place. They're like, where's the bull run, man? Waiting on the bull run. See, these are the same people. Like I said, they'll wait until a candle shoots straight up to the sky and they dive right on top of it. That's what they're going to wait for. So like I said, if you want a bull run, start one. So if nobody buying can start a bull run, then what are we waiting for? Institutions, okay? That's what everybody's waiting on. Everybody's waiting for the institutions to buy. So, I would even go as far to say, if the people all got together and said, you know what, let's all buy right now because we know the game they're playing. So let's all buy right now. If we all started buying right now, I guarantee you it would trigger the institutions to say, oh shit, they're on to us. And they would send it up because they're playing a very meticulous, thought out game with you guys. And you should see it. You should recognize it and know how to beat it. Because if you don't, you're going to be a victim to it. Every time we hit these cycles or anytime, there's even a hint of a mega giga super fucking bull run about to happen. So what they're doing is right now, if you just go and look at the accumulation, look at who's accumulating. Okay, that's all you need to do. Okay, they're not going to send it up real fast with all you guys in it. Honestly, I see them, they're trying to make you guys, because see, the patient get rewarded for the impatient. Okay, they're waiting for the impatient people to pull their money out and say, I'm done waiting, I'm done with this bullshit, I'm out. And they're going to pull their money out. And then that's when they're probably going to end up sending it. Is that going to be October? Is that going to be November? It could be December. But what I'm saying is there's a high, psyop, in a sense, going on in crypto with the institutions versus the retail buyers. Now, see, people like me, what I do, I'm never 100% out of the crypto market. Crypto is the new currency. I know that. I want to have a podcast about it if I didn't know that. Crypto and digital currency is the future, okay? So if you're ahead of the curve, then you're going to be the first ones on the boat when it sails off, okay? There'll be some people that get completely left behind because they didn't listen and they didn't prepare. So what I'm saying is, if people just stay prepared, look into, like I said, I would recommend what I'm doing all day, which is if you consistently put your paychecks, okay? And I haven't got a paycheck in forever, but I'm just saying, when I had a paycheck, I wish I did this. But I'm saying, as cash flow from any of my businesses, the same thing goes for that. The money I would receive, if I receive any fiat, I immediately would put it into crypto, okay? Because if you cost average if you're buying the bottom and selling at the top, you're literally living off of interest. I mean, it's a real serious no-brainer. So if you're getting rid of the currency, which is the dollar, that's going down, and you're holding on to the one that's going up, okay? Common sense here, people. So I guess it's just what your strategy is. You're in the market to make some money, get out, whatever your plan is. That's what it is. Your strategy is going to be different for each person. But for people like me, I really don't care. You know, I'm going to continue to buy the bottom. Every time it dips and I see where it's meeting that bottom, I'm buying in. So for me, I really don't care if it takes a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. For people like me, it don't matter. They're gonna run all you impatient people out. That's just how it works. So that's why I would say is stop. Again, not financial advice. I could say it a million times, but stop panic selling. Okay, start learning to you're either in or you're out. That's a big problem with people nowadays. They can't decide their own level of involvement in anything. Okay, they're half in and they're half out of everything. Okay, try getting all the way in on something. Do your research, educate yourself, and decide: am I in or am I out?